I made a shorter video about this, but now I want to make a longer video about this because you see a lot of people denying that Jesus is the Son of God, which means that Jesus is God and that God does have a Son. Well, let's look at Matthew chapter 4 here, and this will prove to you that Jesus is the Son of God, and God does have a Son. And who would know this more than anyone else except for God? Satan. Um, Satan was the most anointed angel. He was an archangel closest to God. So, outside of God himself, the only one, or the other one that would be the best expert of knowledge on Scripture and God would be Satan. In fact, Satan pretty much says, all right, let's do a Bible study. And gives the book of Psalms as a reference to God having a son in this regard when he tests Jesus. So let's just look at this. Matthew chapter 4, then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. So what does Satan say here? Does Satan say, God doesn't have a son? Who are you? You know, like, who is this fraud? God doesn't have a son. Who could you possibly be? Maybe just a prophet? You were just a rabbi? Oh, Satan says, if you are the Son of God, he's already saying Jesus or God has a son. So he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. So there, that was the first test. But Jesus answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Interesting reply by Jesus, isn't it? You figure Jesus would say, Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm not the Son of God. God doesn't have a son. I mean, that's what the Muslims reply. That's what the religious Jews reply. God doesn't have a son. You think Jesus would say that, right? I mean, what was Satan's question? If you are the Son of God, command these stones be made bread. Again, Jesus surely should have said, "What do you mean, the Son of God? You idiot, Satan! Don't you even know the Bible? God doesn't have a son." But Jesus doesn't say that. He just says, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Oh, so Jesus answers him with Scripture. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Satan tempts Jesus again with the same thing. If you are the Son of God, Satan again is saying, well, God does have a son. If you were him, then throw yourself off this mountain, because the angels are going to protect you. What does Jesus again say? This is the second chance, man. Surely he's going to say, God doesn't have a son. What are you talking about, Satan? You moron. Do you not know the Bible? Jesus says, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Well, let's go to what Satan was actually quoting from Scripture, though. He was quoting Psalm 91, 11 to 12. What is Psalm 91, 11 to 12? Well, Psalm 91 says, let's read verses 1 to 12. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. That they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. That's all of Psalm 91 right there. So, there you go. Jesus is tempted twice by Satan, the most anointed cherub, angel, the archangel, the one closest to God. And Satan twice says, if you are the Son of God, then let's see it. Tempts him with Scripture. Jesus' response wasn't, well, God doesn't have a son. What are you talking about? Of course I'm not the Son of God. God is only the Father. No, that's not what Jesus replies at all. He replies to him back with Scripture. So, we clearly see that God has a son. Let's look at the last one. There's 3 temptations. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Jesus unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. The angels came and ministered unto him? Wow. 3 temptations. And 3 times Satan says, if you're the Son of God, prove it. Jesus says, I'll just give you Scripture. Just read the Bible. That should be enough. So there's your response to all you religious Jews and you Muslims that think you know everything. Well, read the Bible. Read Matthew chapter 4. There's your short Bible study. You better check it out. Thanks.